Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Today we are going to rebuild Umbral Enchantress for Hydra Clan Boss. She can be one of the best champions out there inside the entire game against the Hydra. Before we take a look at what I'm talking about and why I say that, let's pull a few ancient shards here, guys. I have 40 shards after yesterday's debacle of a shard opening video. I think I've got to have the legendary waiting for me, right? I've got to have the Lego. So let's do a a little bonus shard opening for you guys to kick off this vid. Let me just do lightning round real quick here, lightning round, and then we'll get into Umbral here. Man, we have a 10 time right now for Calval. Okay, there it is. There it is. Pixneal.
Oh, well. Now you're making me blush.
Oh, man. We have a 10 time for Xavier and Calvalax going on right now in the game. I knew my mercy was right there at it. And of course, I pull Pixneal. Great. Awesome. All right, guys. So that concludes, well, 3 more shards, and that concludes your bonus shard opening for today's video. Man, oh man. I thought for sure when I saw that legendary that it was going to be one of the 10-time champions. I guess when you have 800 champions in the pool, 10 times doesn't really mean much anymore, does it, guys? It's far from a guarantee you're going to get one of those champions. Anyway, guys, back to the topic of today's video. Sorry for that that kind of preamble here to the vid. Let's go over to Hydra Clan Boss right now and take a look at the inspiration for today's video. I was looking at, I haven't used my keys yet, right? We're trying to beat hard here as a clan this week. That is the goal, and I think we're going to do it. But I was looking at the boss guide. You guys ever kind of browse the best teams? Check them out. Teams of the week. Scroll down a little bit here. Check out this team right here. Duchess, Inquisitor, Umbral, Mashald, Krisk, and Sissia. So I'm thinking to myself, well, geez, this guy's running Umbral. He's just running her in Immortal, in Speed, and Accuracy gear. So that's cool. I love how it shows what gear they're wearing, too. He has Sify in a Sify.
Do it again, only better this time.
He has Duchess in a regen in Speed. He's got Lifesteal on Inquisitor. He has Lifesteal on Mashald, or Savage on Mashald. He has Krisk in Perception Accuracy, and he has Relentless on Sissia. Very, very interesting. So what I thought to myself is, first of all, I can make that team. I have it already assembled over here. Problem is, my team sucks because Umbral is not geared up properly, right? So let's go ahead and give it a try. Honestly, I tried this team just now. I probably scored around 8 million damage or so, 8 to 10 million. I stopped it, obviously, before I was going to wipe, but it looked like it was going to be around that. I know I can do a lot better if I properly gear up Umbral. So why do I say properly gear up? And we also want to make another adjustment on this champion. So let's take a look at how I have her geared right now, and then you'll understand, right? Umbral, where are you? Here you go. So it's an old crappy build. You guys ever have a champion that you just don't use that much anymore for whatever reason? A good champion in Umbral, but you just end up like kind of taking one of their best pieces of gear and put it on another champion and another one of their best pieces of gear, and then you end up with this, this crap build with a little bit of accuracy and immunity set with no crit rate and mediocre defense. That's what I got going on right now. So I used her originally in an immunity set to CC inside the arena with the ability that she's known for, Undying Evil, right? In today's video, we're not even going to worry about this ability, right? It's weird because when you think Umbral, you think, if you're anything like me, you think of this A3 where she can lock out the opponents for 2 turns vis-a-vis the provoke, and she's shutting down her own skills for 5 turns, okay? With Unkillable. We're not even going to use it. On the A1, just a hard hitter, it damage goes up as HP decreases, but it's really the A2 here. Very unique ability. Damage based on defense, solid multipliers on this champion, attacks all enemies, has a 100% win both chance of placing block buffs for 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. What is better than that for the Hydra Clan Boss? We can keep block buffs up pretty much all the time. Only thing that can take it down is them cleansing it, one of the heads cleansing, right? So we are looking pretty good here. Masteries wise, I went in and I reset it already. I had I had Eagle Eye starting with pinpoint accuracy on the support tree to really just get maximal accuracy for the A3 for the arena, which is how you should build her for the arena. So I just went in here and I reset. I went support in offense originally, but I didn't have a tier 6 mastery. So against Hydra, I'm gonna go with Helm Smasher, right? Now, the Hydra Clan Boss doesn't have a ton of defense, but still having a chance to ignore it is going to matter more, I think, in the overall damage compared to War Master. But I'm going to go ahead and compare the numbers anyway, just in case. Helm Smasher, because I want to get extra damage ignoring that defense on the A2. Again, we're going to turn off the A3 ability here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up these masteries. I'm going to take off all of this gear. I think I'm just going to keep it simple and put her in 3 sets of the most OP set in the game, Perception. Not really, but I love Perception. It's up there, right? I'm going to put her in triple Perception, keep it pretty simple because you guys all have access vis-a-vis the Forge to Perception gear, and I'll come back at you and see what we can do about this build. Another thing I do want to address is the speed. Umbral's base speed is 93. It's low. But I really want to prioritize speed, and then I'll focus on damage and accuracy. Well, I should say speed and accuracy, then I'll focus on damage. I am going to put her in good gear because I really want to take down the Hydra Clan Boss. So we'll see what we can do, and I'll be right back in about, 2 seconds for you, a half an hour for me. All right, guys, so here we go. The rework has been done. We are complete. We have our brand new shiny Umbral Enchantress. By the way, aesthetically, this champion's looking good, huh, guys? I mean, she's one of my faves.
I'm gonna be cool. I just want to say hi, that's all. Wait, I'm gonna just say hello.
No, don't you say hello.
What have we done here? Masteries, kind of a weird combo of masteries right now. Not sure how I feel about it. So I ended up going support to pick up the extra stats from Lore of Steel. It will work on, Perception gear. We have Spirit Haste. We picked up Master Hexer, extend that from a 3 to a 4 turn cooldown. Maybe shouldn't be necessary, hopefully, but we got it there because what else are we gonna grab? We're not gonna grab Kill Streak. She's not really gonna be killing anybody against the Hydra Clan Boss, are we? Other than that, you guys can see, again, I went with Helm Smasher. When we talk about our artifacts, man, we put some good Perception gear on this champion. I also swapped out her banner. I removed the accuracy and I put a defense banner on this champion. Got some nice speed substats there as well. The beautiful thing about accuracy gear, or even better Perception gear, is really you don't even have to worry about accuracy at all. When I was looking for these artifacts, knowing that I was going to go triple Perception, I knew that I was going to get 120 extra accuracy just from the artifact sets, so I didn't really sweat it. I got a couple pieces of gear here with accuracy on them, but I wasn't like, killing myself trying to find a ton of accuracy. I could just rely on the set bonus, right? So I went crit damage, really nice gauntlets here, by the way. Went crit damage, perfect for her. I mean, could there be a more perfect crit damage gauntlets out there in the game with a double on defense, a double on crit rate? Yeah, that's probably one of my best pieces, I have to say, with speed as well. What else do we have here? We have defense on the chest. I'm like flabbergasted, like in awe at those gauntlets. I'm like, wait a second, let me just take a moment of silence to just appreciate how good these gauntlets are. I don't know if I'll keep them on Umbral. If it works, I will. If it doesn't, I won't. So we have speed on the boots, the only artifact that's remaining from the original build. And then we have, again, you can see, we're looking for speed, looking for crit rate, looking for defense there as well. So that's what we have on her, man. Total stats are looking pretty good here. Shame, 99% crit rate, 203 on the crit damage, 399 the accuracy, that's going to be plenty, and almost 5k on the defense. That is excellent. I will say that her HP is a little low, right? I think it's a common mistake by a lot of players out there on defense-based champions is they just load up so much defense, they forget about HP. I would rather have her be around 40k. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make one more change here. I'm going to take this, whatever, if you can click on it. Hello. There we go. I'm going to take, okay, I'm just going to go with what I have. So let's go take a gander over to the Clan Boss. And let's see what we can do here, guys. We got the same team. A lot less healing on my team, though. I don't have regen. I don't have lifesteal on my champions. So we'll see how the squad does. I will go into team setup. I'll show you kind of how I've assembled this squad here. We have default on Duchess, default on Sissia. Well, default on everybody except for Umbral. Again, we are shutting down, turning off the Undying Evil ability. So let's see what we've got here, guys. Here we go. Gonna start it on auto. As soon as somebody kind of gets devoured, I'll take it onto manual. That's kind of how I've been treating the Hydra Clan Boss. What about you guys? What is your strategy? So she's gonna be fast. You're gonna see, there she goes. She landed. No problem. See the little 3 next to the block buffs? That's going to be really effective here, man. And with Sissia frickin' Flame Tongue on the squad, we'll be dealing a ton of damage. I will also note that I do have Inquisitor Shamil in a Toxic set. That's right, landing poisons every time he's using that A1 or having a chance at landing poisons, not against the, you know, the anti-poison. What is it? Toxic Cloud? Is that the name of the debuff here? What is that? What is that debuff called? Toxic Cloud? Poison Cloud. Poison Cloud. Toxic Cloud wouldn't really sound right, would it? So far, the damage looks pretty solid, right? Looks pretty solid. Almost 2 million in less than 10 turns. The problem here is, though, without the regen and without strong heals on this team, lifesteal, we're really relying primarily on the leech of Mashal to heal this team. Look at Inquisitor. He's just going ham there.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take.
This is gonna be a long battle here, guys. This is gonna be a long one. Good God. Inquisitor, jeez, you can see he's landing those poisons, man. Those small versions of poison, the weak versions of poison, man, they'll add up throughout the duration of a long battle such as this against the Hydra Clan Boss. I have to say, 2.5 million in 10 turns on this level of difficulty is, for me, pretty impressive based on the teams that I've run. The only concern here is this team gonna just die and wipe here? Can we keep this team alive? I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, you guys kind of get the gist at this point, right? What I'm gonna do is let this team run. Hopefully we stay alive. If we die, it's okay as long as Duchess doesn't die or get devoured because she can revive, obviously. Let's see what we can do here, guys. So, I mean, things have stabilized. So far, so good. How do you guys treat the regroups? My last question before I kind of cut to the result here. How do you treat regroups on Hydra Clan Boss? Because you can get in a vicious cycle, right? Of just saying, I can do better. I can do better. I can do better than that. And then next thing you know, your whole afternoon, your whole evening, you've, you know, ignored your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your kids, whatever. And you've been spending, you know, 2 hours, 3 hours on trying to optimize the same damn team on Hydra Clan Boss, right? Anyway, I've been there. I hate to admit it. Hey, so far, so good. My aim here is 20 million. If I can hit 20 million damage on hard Hydra, I'm just going to let it run. Anyway, guys, I will be back when I get to 20 million damage or when I wipe, and I'll let you know how things go. All right, guys, well, what do you know? 35 million damage! That's what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about. I got so unlucky, too. I had my Duchess get eaten, and I couldn't rescue her. I had, like, literally this much of a sliver left on the head that had Duchess. Just couldn't get it done, and when she died, that's when the rest of the team started to fall. Obviously, I'm going to run this one out here, but the question begs itself. If I go in here with, you know, better gear, a little bit more healing, specifically, I do want to put Sissia Flame Tongue in Relentless, because she's putting out, look at her damage, guys. It's going to be insane when you see Sissia's damage. 35.93. Sissia put out 10 mil.
Monster kill.
Actually, Mashalt put out about the same as Sissia, but I can't help but wonder if I had Sissia in the gear, what would happen there. But Umbral, she put out 3 million damage. Not too bad, obviously not as much as our DPS, but, you know, the role of Umbral is to keep block buffs up all the time. As we saw there, we didn't see the entire fight. I did. It was up all the time, you know. There were not many buffs landed on the heads, and that's great because there's always buffs on the head, and it's nice not to have to worry about adding a champion like Ryan or, you know, Madame Ceres, Ray, champions who remove buffs to the team. I love this squad, guys. I love this squad. Man, that was a lot of damage too. So it took it down to 44%. We're going to get there, man. We're going to get there. So I'll keep you guys updated on this team. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care, guys.